Wait.
Hello everyone, we're back. We had a little bit of streaming issue, though so far this is over. There's been a wide and two back-to-back wickets for Ritvik Petty, really showing his fervor and his bowling. Just passionate bowling. Another wide there.
How do you think the little curtains can affect the play over here? Curtains over there.
I think the curtains really could affect because a lot of the time the ball may get stuck behind the curtain, and that makes it very hard for the players to find it, and it becomes free runs for the batsmen. It's a very big disadvantage for the bowling team, but I know that each bowling team is persevering through it, and each team is getting the same conditions, so it becomes fair for each team. Even if it gets stuck in the net or goes behind the net, they're only allowed a limited amount of runs if it goes behind the net. Karthik, for you, what's your approach when facing a bowler who's consistently keeping the ball in the right areas indoor?
I haven't played too many indoor tournaments, but while practicing, when he's hitting the right lining length, I just look to take singles until I get the middle of the ball. Until I can get this, I keep middling the ball, and I'm set as a batsman. And then I try to go over fielders, like lofted cover drive, lofted straight drive. Those are really good shots you could play. Yeah, I just think it's all about the confidence that the players should have and playing straight.
Speaking of lofted drives, we just saw a beautiful lofted drive from the Falcon Wicket Warriors players, getting it over the fielder and getting it for 4. For you, Karthik, this is a highly competitive tournament. What do you think sets the Blue Leaf Tigers apart from each other teams?
I mean, they have a lot of experienced players like Akshay Ramchandani. He has lots of experience compared to all of these kids. Actually, he's a great batsman and a bowler. NBC, he got a run out actually. And wait, what are your thoughts on him wicket keeping instead of bowling or fielding?
I think that though Akshay is a great leg spinner and a great batsman, he can be versatile and do any position that he wants to. He can really show off his prowess in any place that he plays. Especially as being a very experienced player, he knows a lot about playing all the positions of cricket. And let's hope he can show his wicket-keeping skills today.
Yup, and I have a question for you. We've seen some tight fielding already. How important is to maintain precision in such confined space?
In the morning, we saw some tight fielding from Jay Nishan Prakash, but just maintaining those straight balls coming. We saw from Jay Nishant and Arnav Gulan, we saw those quick reflexes, and those acrobat is a very important part in these this.
Seems to be another wicket, another one. This is beautiful. This is amazing.
This is a good start from the Blue Leaf Tigers so far, just putting their imprint. But as I was saying before, I think the acrobatic and the speed, the reflexes is a very, very important part in how these players show and how they field, very importantly.
Yeah, as you said, reflexes. Since it's such a confined space, you have to be quick when the ball is struck hard. Hello?
Really, another wicket for the Blue Leaf Tigers, just showing off their prowess in their field and just getting those wickets, pulling off a good start for them in this tournament.
you got an experienced play here, the captain of NJ Marvies. Do you have anything to say about how your team played last game?
I feel like we played really well. We made a strong comeback after the first game. We clearly took those important singles in the first game. I think that was a bit of a struggle, and I feel in this game we definitely fielded well. We did not overthrow, and we backed each other up, and there was energy on the field the entire 16 overs, and I feel like my team couldn't be better than that.
What was your approach? What did you tell your team to go from what they were in the first game to the second game?
We just list some improvements they needed to do, and they did them goodly.
And I saw the way you finished off. That was beautiful. That was a great shot, the way you finished off.
Thank you.
What were your thoughts on Rohit Krishnaswamy's batting? We were talking to your coach about this. He said he was really proud. I would just like to know your thoughts on Rohit's batting.
Yeah, I'm really proud too. He batted really well, especially at this circumstances. He gave a really good start, and followed by a partnership on Park. I feel like he played a good role too in that partnership.
Do you think you're on the road to winning the finals, or do you think there's still some obstacles that you need to overcome?
So I feel like there are definitely some tasks that we need to overcome. But that if we just work towards that, and in these matter of few days, matter of few games, if we definitely improve on them, I feel like we're definitely gonna reach the finals and win.
Another wicket there for the Blue Leaf Tigers. 6 runs so far has the first pair scored. They're really showing these Blue Leaf Tigers, just really limiting them to a small number of runs.
Thank you, Sidit, and thank you, Keshav.
Thank you, Keshav, for joining us. Thank you, Captain Keshav, and I hope to see you in the finals.
No problem.
The new pair comes in to bat. 4 runs off the last pair.
Sidit, what are your thoughts on the last pair? Because it wasn't the greatest start. 4 runs in 4 overs, 1 over each run. That was not an ideal thing from the batting team.
Yes, I agree, but the opening partnership could have been a little bit better. But as we know that in this format of the game, anything could happen. Tap and runs are very important. Just getting it into that bonus area is a very crucial part of the game.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, I'll do it. Very nicely caught there. Steps out, tries to play over for 6. Beautiful diving catch there at mid-off. Akshay Ramchandani very happy with his team right now.
Yup. I would be too if I was the captain.
Falcon Wicket Warriors absolutely destroyed the Marvies last game. We saw the Marvies improve, but the Falcon Wicket Warriors so far are not showing that same passion that they were in the first game. Karthik, what do you think they need to do to fix their batting stance so far?
They had a tough game last time. It was a crushing defeat. They didn't score too much, and they lost pretty quickly. How to improve? I definitely think they could improve on communication and just taking those partnerships. I think they're trying too hard to hit straight. I think they could take singles over in the cover region and point area. They could tap and run. There's a huge gap over there. That's a choice.
I also see that there's a huge gap near the two,
just like that.
Behind the deep short mid wicket and in front of mid on. There's a huge gap there for 2 extra bonus runs. But they need to get deeper onto the front foot to be able to play in that area.
Yep. The thing about young athletes is they think that hitting is the only option to get runs, but taking singles and doubles is the best way. Actually, it's the best way to get runs.
It's the most consistent way.
Yes.
Because hitting and going all over the place could get you out, but getting singles on doubles and playing on the ground is a very easy way to get those.
It's no risk.
No risk.
And I think that's what they need right now. Just keep milking these singles.
What do you think about the Blue Leaf Tigers? Their first game coming in. How do you think about their batting and their bowling performance so far?
They came out with a bang. Honestly, 5 overs, 10 runs. That's where they want to be. And as we know, they have a great batting lineup too. I think they're one of the best all-rounded team in this whole tournament. And they started off really good opening bowlers, opening spell. Ritvik Bedi, beautiful. And Pranav Vijay.
To be honest, Karthik, I kind of disagree with you on that one. I feel like Mumbai Gymkhana is very all-rounded, and I feel like this team doesn't have as great of a batting attack as they do their bowling attack. I don't know who's the batter here. Ritvik is there, but I don't know who else is there to bat on this team. Akshay is there. Akshay can bat if needed. But I think we need more batting prowess on this team to be considered a really good all-rounding team. Mumbai Gymkhana has both of those. They have Veer, they have Pranay. Pranay can bat and bowl. They have many decent, very good they have decent players who can play on both sides of the ball. And that's what really matters in this type of format. Just having decent players who can play on both sides.
Yep. That's a good argument. I could argue with that, but seeing Tigers bowling, this is great. 17 overs. 5 overs, 17 runs is also great. As we saw, 4 overs, 4 runs. They were giving no runs away, and they were tight fielding. I think that's what they have to do. But I will definitely be waiting to see the Tigers and Mumbai Gymkhana playing. Over here we have
Madhav Parmar.
Mother Parmar.
Coach of Mumbai Gymkhana. Madhav, how do you feel about your team winning both of their games by such big margins?
It's a good feeling. You know, we started the tournament off well. I think we did really good we both first in both games. We did really good to restrict our opponents. And then yeah, we were smart when we were batting, and it showed in both the games.
I saw a lot of good batting out there, not losing your wickets. How crucial do you think not losing your wickets is a part of this game?
I think it's more important than scoring runs. Losing a wicket means losing 3 runs. So as long as you don't lose your wicket, runs are gonna come. But yeah, I think it's very important not to lose your wicket.
I have a question for you. In indoor cricket, the game moves a lot faster. How does it affect your mental preparation and your game decision making as a coach?
I just show my players to stay calm, just because of how fast-paced it can be. I just show my players to stay calm, have fun, do the small things right, and you know you're gonna win the games.
Yep, thank you. And do you have any thoughts about the pitch, how it's acting?
I think it's a green pitch.
It's not green.
No, I'm just joshing around. It's not a green pitch. It's actually quite spongy. No variable bounce. I mean, it's AstroTurf, bro.
We've seen some unexpected bounce actually. It seems the coach has not been paying attention to the game. Thank you, Madhav. This is a highly competitive tournament. What do you think sets your team apart from the others?
I think our mindset. We have that dog mindset, you know, that nobody can beat us. And that showed in the first 2 games, you know. In the first game, you know, we restricted them to 90 and we scored almost 130. And the second game, we restricted them to 50 and they scored almost, we scored almost 170, like almost triple their scores. So, you know, I think that's what sets us apart, our mindset, you know, that we're not going to lose any games.
What are your thoughts about NJ Marvies, the way they played in their batting? Rohit Krishnaswamy and the Shivam Park. What do you think about their opening? What do you think about their opening partnership?
Okay, I gotta go, boy.
There was a little problem and Madhav had to go.
What do you think about this partnership so far? Arv and Vidyut putting up some runs on the board. Arv at 8, Vidyut at 12. Just how do you think about their partnership so far?
Yeah, I was just about to say that this is a great partnership actually. The first partnership was 4 runs in 4 overs, and now it's 32 in 7 overs. This is a great partnership. Their communication skills are very great. Yeah, I think they're doing what they have to do, not getting out too many times, and just milking the singles from the players, putting pressure. Yeah, and I think that's the key to win this game.
How much do you think of pressure is a big aspect of this? Like putting pressure on people and taking pressure on yourself. How much of an aspect do you think that is in this type of tournament and in any type of cricket tournament actually?
Yep. As I was saying, I'm always saying pressure, but pressure is a key in all kinds of games, indoor, outdoor. Once there's pressure all over your mind.
It's also a key factor in different sports too, as well, not just cricket but many other sports.
Yep, in all different sports, it makes your brain like it makes your brain numb and you don't know what to do. And it's like when you play too many dot balls, you usually think of just going for a shot. If I hit it, or I get out. And that's where I think it's wrong. If you have a good mindset and you're confident, you'll be scoring lots of runs. Yep. Just what I was saying. There was a lot of dot balls this over and wides, which made the batsman think, oh, you know what?
Bat on ball, not getting enough bat.
Yeah, we're not getting enough bat on ball. We have to get runs, so I'll go for it. That's what the batsman thought. He stepped out, he swung, and he missed.
We talked about previously in a previous stream about how the step-out shot can be your greatest weapon, but can also be your greatest weakness. Just you can miss it and you can get stumped every time, but you also want to make it full to get it over and get it for those boundaries.
Yep, I really hope these players can get better next year for the step outs and play all the different kind of shots. I'll be looking forward for that. Even the next few games, I think they can still improve. They have time to improve.
Keeper change, keeper change, keeper change.
Oh, there's been a keeper change. Akshay is not the keeper anymore. He'll be coming into the bowling attack.
Probably a little later. Not as of now. He's coming into the bowling attack, but looks like he needs a couple of overs to unpad. But looks like he'll be later coming into the bowling attack. Just let's see his magic leg spin everyone talks about.
Yup, I think everyone will be waiting for this, and this will be a great time to show off his skills.
Compared to the indoor tournament, how do you think these shots that the people are playing on the indoor tournament will fare to, let's say, outdoor cricket? These outdoor cricket shots, how do you think they would be different?
It's a mixed feeling for me because a few of the shots these young people are playing, it could give a lot of value for their runs, but others they could also get out because they usually try to get more height instead of in more height instead of distance. Just like that shot could have gave a few runs in a real outdoor game.
I think ground shots are also a big part of outdoor games, which are not really shown out here, as because there's walls and nets all over the place. They're not really able to get those runs that there's ground shots that they're usually able to get.
What do you think the team captain could do to improve their team's morale in total?
I think just keep talking. I mean, talking again, like we've been saying, putting pressure on the players is a big part of this. That pressure could really get to someone, and if the captain keeps talking, it encourages the team to keeping them talking and putting more pressure on the batsmen.
Yep, I agree. A captain plays a huge part in this. While being a captain, you have to have a mindset of a tiger, a lion, actually.
This partnership so far, starting off with a bang, 7 runs off the over so far, or more than 7 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, about 7 runs off the over so far, in just 4 balls. This is really good stuff from this partnership, just really starting it off.
Yep, when you're batting, you're always gonna get that 1 over where all those runs come in, and that 1 over is gonna give you lots of confidence. So as a batsman, you should wait and not lose your wicket until then.
Those overs are always very crucial and turning points of games. They can really change the game's outcomes. Last year we had a similar situation. NJ Stars were about to lose. They were a very close game, but then batsman came in, Rehan Behra, came and started hitting a bunch of sixes. He had been staying for the past 3 overs of his partnership, but in the last over decided to hit a bunch of sixes, just keeping those runs flowing, just waiting for that big over.
In terms of fitness and agility, how's the difference between indoor and outdoor?
I think it's easier to run indoor, just because air conditioning is a thing. Lots of the outdoor conditions like wind and heat can really be a.
So it's just easier for you.
I just. Gonna come here. Had a little bit of a commentator difficulty there, but we're back. Looks like we're in a little bit of a break right now. Looks like these Blue Leaf Tigers players are stealing some Taco Bell from their coaches. And looks like the batsmen are talking to their coaches as well. Personally, I think the Blue Leaf Tigers as of now are cruising. but anything could happen. Like, remember, singles and doubles are a crucial part, and as those singles and doubles just keep piling and piling on, they could really produce a large effect into the game. How do you think singles and doubles really affect the game? Just the bonus areas, the ways the 4s and 6s work. How do you think that affects the game?
I'm still not too familiar with how the 4 and 6s work in this indoor tournament, but I'm still learning, and I think so far it's great. This is an opportunity for the kids to learn about taking singles and doubles, and this is very important, taking singles and doubles. Yep.
I agree with you on that. I just think singles and doubles are a very important part of the game. Just making sure that singles and doubles just keep flowing. That could really add up the score. Meanwhile, Falcon Wicket Warriors, after having a 4-run opening partnership, are at 50 runs in 9.3. That second partnership really putting on a good amount of runs. Really good stuff. We've seen a lot of quick singles today. Is it something that's just planned, or is it just like a result of the fast-paced indoor tournament game?
I think it's a result of a fast-paced indoor tournament, because most of these kids, it's their first time playing a tournament. So the mindset is like, if I hit the ball, I run. This is kind of helpful, and this is a bad thing. But this will also help their running a lot, running between the wickets.
Yeah, and outdoor cricket could be really effective. They may be able to, they may hit it straight to the fielder and run, but in outdoor cricket, just putting it a little bit in the gap and running is a very important procedure. Just getting yourself off strike and switching between the strike.
So that as an off spinner, how does the indoor tournament affect your line and length for bowling?
I think just the ball itself, it's much lighter, so you have to rotate your arms much quicker rather than slower. The quicker arms just make it come out of the hand faster and just let the ball come flatter and come fuller for the batsman rather than bowling it short. Bowling it short is not as bad as bowling it indoor than bowling it outdoor, but it's still a big problem because you can get free runs hitting it into the bonus 2-run area. But you want it to keep it in that good length. That's why I like rotating my arms quicker, getting that flatter. So even if it is a little bit fuller, the batsman will most likely miss it due to the pace and the swing.
Yep, I totally agree.
I think the ball in this indoor tournament is a very important variable just because a lot of players haven't played with the ball before, and the ball itself has its own unique properties. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot lighter than a normal leather ball. It's hard to control because this ball is way lighter and it acts different on the pitch. Oh yeah, and it swings way more.
Even with cross seam, it's very hard to control. It cuts all over the place, not being able to get runs. The pitch is also gripping, so any spinners who are bowling, they get a lot of turn on these indoor tournaments, especially with this type of ball. Misses the run out there. Just could have been a little bit of a chance there. Run out. Umpire says no. They're looking for the extra run. Nice throw. Overthrow. Those are just a little bit too high for the keeper to collect. Not a run out.
Yeah. Yep. As game awareness, as we were talking about, at long gone, he chucked the ball full of force. That could cost a lot. Oh, this is great running between the wickets here. This is amazing. 7 runs in 1 ball. What are your thoughts on this, Siddharth Krishna?
I just think it could have been a better fielding performance there from the Blue Leaf Tigers, just overthrowing after over. His what do you think about Akshay's experience throughout this tournament?
This is only his first game, and it started off kind of shaky because he started off as a keeper, and the keeping wasn't too great. But I'm sure he's proud of his team the way he played. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely bowling. Yeah, if he just has to keep this up.
A little bit of mishap there on the last ball from Akshay. A wide ball. Looks like he's just getting used to the ball as he's not normally used to using this ball. Transition back. Click on transition.
Sidit, what do you think extras play in these kind of indoor tournaments? What part do they play in these indoor tournaments?
I don't think extras are as detrimental in indoor tournaments rather than outdoor tournaments because it's very easy for batsmen to get doubles and singles. In outdoor tournaments, wides act like almost doubles and singles because you're getting a run for the price of 0 balls. But in this case, you're getting twos almost every time, hitting into the bonus areas, hitting into the double bonus areas. So I don't think wides are as bad in this type of tournament rather than outdoor tournaments. But I still think they're a big important part because extras can still be a problem.
Do you think extras can give the batsman more confidence?
Yes, yes and no. Sometimes when the batsmen just don't feel they're getting a hand on the ball, even though they're getting the runs from wides, they don't feel like they're touching the ball, which is their problem. So they might just hit a random shot and hit it up into the air. But also they gain confidence. Some batsmen know that they're scoring runs, so they gain confidence through that. They know that even through the extras, they're still getting the runs.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. As batsmen, we've all been there. When we just started cricket, it's a good thing to think about.
Father Farmer. Here with us we have a vice coach of the Blue Leaf Tigers, Arman Ramchandani. Hello Arman, how's your day going so far?
It's going good.
How do you think your team has explicitly sold this game so far? You started off with four runs and 4 overs. How do you think this game has proceeded for you guys?
It hasn't proceeded too well. We started off really well, one of the best starts, but then we lost momentum, and everyone started just like blowing extras. That's mainly the problem, too many extras.
How do you think you're gonna encourage your team to do better for the next games or just in the next innings?
I'm gonna bribe them with food.
That is not ideal, but sure, if it works, it works, I guess. How do you think your fielders have done so far?
We started off really. We started off really well. We made some brilliant catches in the beginning, but after that we kind of lost the plot. We started misfielding, balls going through the legs, balls just like jumping over. There was a lot of misfields. We got to really work on that as a team.
What was the thinking while you guys put your best fielder, Akshay, keeper? While you made him a keeper?
He's had some prior experience keeping, you know. He actually started off his career as a keeper, and that really translated well into today's game.
Oh, okay. That's great. Do you think your team has good batting?
Hello?
He had a little bit issue. Arman had to go because he had to say something to his team real quick. We have Dhruv Malhotra here from Titans. So son of the coach actually, and we'll be interviewing him and asking him a few questions. Hello, Dhruv.
Hello, it's my first time actually being here. I can't wait to see this match. For me, this game is all about just when you hit the shot, just run. That is it. You have to make runs in this score. That is it.
So it's your first tournament?
I actually played last year, but this is in Selden Sports, and Selden Sports is Bob Das Academy, which I am in. So basically, this is my home ground. I know how is it like, and the yellow ball, it's bouncing so much, that you can't even imagine. Like when I was keeping over there, that was my first time keeping so close, and it was like a big surprise at how the ball was coming so high.
So you would say you really know how to play here, right?
Yeah, I really know how to play here because I have done a lot of practice in Southern Sports, and I used to do summer camps over here.
Nice. Siddharth, do you have any questions for him?
I would just like to know, is your team ready to win the finals, or ready to get ready into the road to the finals?
Like last game we lost it, but because of too many extras. But after this game, it's our game, and our thing is like, do not give extras because extras are crime, and just bowl on the stumps, and just in the first ball when you go to bat, just hit. Look for the singles. That is it.
Yep. Again, extras and single doubles are really crucial. Especially extras. You can't give too many of them. Yeah, that could cost you a lot. And singles and doubles again, they're the way they're gonna get you most runs. What do you think about these other teams so far?
For me, they're quite fine because like actually I was supposed to be in the Tigers team, but actually the coach in Titans actually wanted to swipe with him right over there. We're after party. And for me, the teams are kind of fine. They have been good. Mumbai Gymkhana, they have really excellent bowlers and batsmen. And yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's great. I wish you good luck, and I hope to see you in finals. Thank you, Dhruv.
Yeah.
We just saw. We just had a word with the young talent. Yeah. Akshay seems to have a pretty good over so far. Pretty good 2 overs. 11 runs in 2 overs. That's great. I think that's what he's trying to go for. Maybe a little less runs. But since it's more since the area is more confined, I have a feeling it's like a little bit easier to get runs. And since there's a lot less fielders. Well, we have a new bowler in the attack. Amrit in the attack. Pretty sure he's a fast bowler.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed in this Blue Leaf Tigers team so far. They started off with 4 runs in the first 4 innings, and they've let 100 runs go in the next 12 overs. Just 101 to be precise. Just they let those runs go, just for free almost. I think those extras have been a big part, but also the fielding has not been up to par. Bonus areas, those runs have really been important to the players. Umpire signals wide there. Looking to find his line and length is Amrit. Just trying to fix his place.
I would love to know what Blue Leaf Tigers, what their coach and what the captain is telling them right now, like to focus on their basics or just take it easy.
The extras the team has bowled so far, just through the time of this stream, already 1 hour and only one innings has finished. Not even one inning. Still one more over left to go in this innings. Not up to par. They had them in their hands, but just let them go, just like sand.
One more over left in this innings. Oh, this is the last over actually in this innings. Oh, beautiful shot played to the covers. Oh, great fielding. That is great fielding. That could be close. And the decision is not out. That was a great throw, direct hit. He's quick. I think the batting team has realized that that's one threat to the team. So they'll be taking little less risks on him, I hope.
Fielding is a big part of this type of game, so if you have a good offside and leg side fielders, it could really be a big helpfulness in this tournament.
Yep. Oh, we're having a little stump replacement right now. It seems the stumps actually broke. Great throw by number 7. A beautiful shot played through, and it's a run out. Oh, I see. It's not quite out. That one was really close. That was a really close call. Blue Tigers, their fielding resolve is great. They're quick and agile, and the throws especially, they're very good, very accurate and quick. And like we were talking about, batsmen should be waiting for that one over where they get a lot of runs. Here, this is what I was talking about. 9 runs. 9 runs in just 2 balls. This is a great over. This is the ideal over that that the batting team is hoping for.
What's this?
Oh, that is well struck down the ground. Good effort put in, long on. This is the effort they need to not let these runs go through. 3 more balls left in the over. Oh, I'm mistaken. The scoring is a little bit slow. So I think this is the last ball in the over. Oh, it seems it's actually over. This is a great over in the last over. This is lots of runs we'll put in, and Falcon Wicket Warriors have put great effort into their batting. There were 4 runs in 4 overs, but now they went to 122 and 16 over. This is a great performance, and I think the result was really strong, and they had great confidence.
The game's not over yet. This is 1 innings.
We have the umpire over here, Samat Kale. Would you like to have a word and tell us what the captain was telling the teammates for Blue Leaf Severs?
So, like, for one whole pair, he wasn't even like fielding. I only saw him in the first 2 pairs and the last pair because he was keeping. he was really engaged when he was keeping, and then at the end, because there was nothing much he could do, and he was bowling himself too. I feel like he really contained the runs very well. He was like bowling really well with his variations and everything, which is good for this tournament.
What are your thoughts on the Wicket Warriors? How they went from 4 runs in 4 overs to 122 in 16.
We talked about in the beginning how the Wicket Warriors weren't playing up to their standards, but it looks like they brought back to their form and against the Marvies, and they put up 122, putting up good round of runs for their next one.
I just feel like the only reason that they got to 122 is because they were really leaving the ball well. They knew which balls were wides, which one weren't. The ones that weren't wides, they selected the balls well and got doubles off of that. So I think that shot selection also implies they're in leaving the ball. So that also helped them get to their score.
Great to hear. Now we have the coach, the main coach of Blue Leaf Tigers. We would like to have a word with you.
What'd you ask?
Yeah, hi, my name's Arsh. Hello.
What do you think? How do you think your team did today?
I think we started off well. Limited them to 6 runs in the first 5 overs, but we leaked a bit in the middle, so I think that's something we definitely need to work on. But then again, we came back, what I think, well in the death. So a lot of good areas, just a few bad things, and things that we need to work on.
That's good to hear. What did you tell your team to improve their confidence?
I told them that everyone did a good job. Everyone played a part in the fielding effort, and that just make sure that everyone every time they put in their 100% effort, because that's the way that they perform the best.
That's great, because I'm sure that's what they want to hear after working hard in the middle. So, do you want to ask him any questions?
I just want to know how do you think just you being a batsman and all, how do you think your team could do well to get batting, just getting the batting in this type of indoor tournament?
Yeah, I mean it's all about being smart and being aware of the surroundings, because in this game it's important to it's important to tap and run, not have any risky shots, not do any risky runs, because that eventually will cost you the runs that could win the game. So it's all about using your mind and playing smartly.
Okay, thank you, Arsh. We hope you make it to the finals.
Thank you.
Siddharth, seeing that you have played a lot of games in a lot of different situations, like opening, middle order, or one down, how does your when the second inning started and the chase is on, how does your mindset shift?
I shift to more structural mindset. I think about how many runs we need, and I just go a little bit ahead of how many runs we need per over to keep us on track, no matter how much we fall, no matter how much we gain. I think about it in a more structural manner, just trying to see how many runs we can get and how many overs.
It's always tricky batting second, chasing, rather than batting first. Batting first is ideal for if you win the toss, because you can play pressure free. What do you think is the best choice if you win the toss in a pretty good pitch?
I think in a good pitch, it depends. In a good enough pitch, I always think it's a good thing to bat. Like you said, it's very easy to mind, very easy to the mind. It's just score runs. You don't have to think about it in a more structural standpoint. If the pitch is good enough, I always think it's very good to bat first.
Yep. The team that's chasing sometimes has to go step on the pedal and start attacking. How do you shift your mindset and make sure your innings is balanced with taking more singles and hitting hard?
I think just balancing it. I think you should always shift rather than balancing it. I always think you should shift your mind to the singles and doubles. Again, less risk, you get more reward than you would in a normal game. So boundaries aren't as important in these types of games, but they're still very important. As the name of the tournament says, Sixers, just always important in any format of the game.
Yep. Always should wait for the bad balls, especially in these kind of tournaments. Most people don't adapt to the ball yet, so there's always going to be the short balls or full tosses. Just wait for them, and you could dispatch them for 6 boundaries. In such a confined space, how do you think the field placements? How do you think they work?
I just think a lot of the people stay farther away just because for safety reasons they stay farther away. So it creates a large gap in the corners. Like I say, I like to call them the scoring corners, the corners of the nets where you don't get a bonus but you still get the runs. And right in front of that area is a huge gap always just to get the bonus run plus the single. What do you want? Karthik, we see this tournament. We see this team batting in the second innings. They often see a change in tempo. How do you keep the momentum in your team's favor when chasing or defending an indoor setup?
As I always say, you should wait for the bad overs, and just make sure those the overs that are.
The team chasing a target often has to go into the attack. How do you balance playing? Oh wait. With this relatively high total, what's the plan when facing the pressure of tight fielding and quick scoring indoors?
There's a lot of gaps since there's a lot less fielders, and in such a indoor tournament, you would think that there's not a lot of options to score, but no, there's a lot of there's a lot of options to score. There's gaps here and there, hit it to long on, long off, and there's a lot of gaps. You can find singles everywhere. So dot balls are not really an option. I think of it that way. I try to get at least 3 runs per over myself, and my partner will do the same. So 6 runs is good. And the few bad overs that they bowl will go for a lot more, usually like 18. So you get a lot of value for your shots. Yeah. There's a little issue, so we'll be back in a minute. And we're back, folks. We had a little bit of technical difficulties with the scoring. Yep.
The players are adjusting to the indoor setting since the morning. Again, how does the smaller space change the dynamic of the game compared to outdoor cricket?
Again, as I said last time, this really improves the game in all kinds of ways, in batting, bowling, because in batting especially because you learn how to play in the Wii and you get a lot of value for your runs in the real game in the outdoor. As we have Keshav Parmar next to us, he knows this is second time playing in this tournament. We'll be asking him how it is playing in this tournament and how it'll make him better in the outdoor tournaments.
So this is definitely a different format from our normal leather ball. A lot of different rules and a lot of changes as per our normal leather ball cricket, and I feel like it can help me get better, you know, by taking those quick singles, which are crucial in this format. And I feel like if you take those quick singles in this tournament, it can like really affect you in your leather ball cricket. It will help you take more tap runs efficiently, and yeah.
Yep, thank you. You're totally right, Keshav. Oh, that is struck well down the ground, beautifully. The Blue Leaf Tigers are doing very great right now. 33 runs in 2 overs. This is far better than how the Wicket Warriors were doing. I think if they keep this up, this will definitely lead to their victory. And I think this is the ideal start for them. We've seen a lot of good strokes played from Virat. He's been playing very aggressive and very well supported by Amrit. So this is the ideal partnership to start off with. This is perfect. Oh, this is great piece of fielding over here. It's a direct hit and it's out. Beautiful. Another miscommunication here. We've seen a lot of this in this tournament. Siddharth Krishna, I want to ask you how can they build better communication between these two players?
I already think they have a very good communication, but just to improve on that, just make sure no miscalling. Just make sure you're always clear with your partner. Always talk to them in the middle. Just make sure they know what you're thinking and you know what they're thinking, almost like twin telepathy.
Yep, and that's very important part of the game. It's very important because no one wants to be run out, and the only way to not run out is to build a good connection with your partner, with your whole team. Well played down the ground for a nice single. It seems that two dot balls are putting him under pressure. Got him thinking. Oh yes, that's a nice single. That's the best way to get pressure off you. Just take a nice quick single. It always does the trick. That is a beautiful shot over covers actually. One thing I would love to see is Blue Leaf Tigers and Marvies. Both the game between these two will be a great game. Both sides have great bowling attacks and good batting sides. What are your thoughts about this, Siddharth?
I think that it will be go flying because both opening partnerships are showed proven to be very good opening partnerships. So I think it would be just a very interesting game to see their both batting attacks just go head to head and just absolutely like fight it out. Yeah, it would be a very fun thing to watch.
Oh, this is the second partnership. Oh, this is second partnership. Akshay Ramchandani's in. This is. Let's see if he's going to play a captain innings or is he going to prove himself for why everyone wanted him on their team. He's one of the most experienced people in this whole tournament. He's played all roles, all around the batting order. I'd love to see him play today.
Getting on top of the ball is a crucial part in these types of games. Just getting it into that scoring area, crucial part. Just on height, having height in this game is very important. The over adjusting for the bounce and hitting it into the corners.
Bye, folks. I'll be taking a leave. Good luck for you, Keshav Parmar. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, Siddharth Krishna.
Let me switch.
The main commentator signing out.
Four balls left in the over. Akshay talking to his partner in the middle, telling him how to bat. Akshay giving batting tips is a very different stuff. .4 overs, 52 runs. Keshav, how do you think Akshay is developing so far? Being an experienced player, how do you think he's developing so far throughout this tournament?
So I think it's only his first game, but I think that he's learned a lot, and I feel like in this tournament he could be really effective for his team, as he's got those flatter balls, he got those flippers, and that's really useful in this yellow ball format and this indoor format. And I feel like he could get those quick wickets, and also in batting, tap and runs. That's just the key. All you have to do. And I feel like Akshay can do that really well as well.
I agree with you on that. I feel like Akshay can just really tap and run. Those important drives and everything just are very important. It's Very nicely hit.
Good shot there by Chiracola.
Do you think power matters as much in these types of tournaments rather than outdoor tournaments?
It really depends. As of now in this situation, I do not think that they really, the Blue Leaf Tigers really need power. All they need to do is guide it into the gaps, tap it into the net, whether fielders or not. Only when I feel like, there's like a decent amount of runs needed in the last few overs. I feel like that's where power hitting really comes in. So you can get those quick boundaries, those fast boundaries, and they'll be back in the game with those power hits.
I agree with you on that one. The power hitting can really help. Just a wicket in this over so far. Very well swept by Akshay. I know Akshay has a very good sweep shot just throughout. It's just a very important thing in the game.
Over 60, 62 and 6. Akshay back on strike. We just come back from septic of difficulty. RF shot bowling. Ooh, that's a quick ball.
Keep asking questions.
Quick ball.
Keep asking questions.
So, Siddharth Krishna, what do you think is the most useful skill in this tournament? You think it's like really power hitting or tap and running? Or is it like those quick variations in the bowling?
I personally think on any side, I think it's the fielding and the tap and running. Just the more defensive strategies actually work out in indoor tournaments due to there being gaps and being those bonus runs. So fielding can really stop those bonus runs, which is always good. And tap and runs, just tap and running it into the net just gets you those free runs, and that's a very important part of these types of games.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So the tap and runs is the key to winning these games. And I feel like Blue Leaf Tigers in this partnership with Akshay and Chirag, they've been doing that very well so far. And it's a really good start for their tournament. And Honor Shah messes up his run up, goes back. Quick bowler. Oh, that's a nice ball. Edged. Ooh, missed it. Now let's talk about our new venue, Stelton Sports. We mentioned this a bit in the first game, but this is unlike bat and ball. This has pickleball and tennis, so you can play whatever you want, plus batting cages that we use to play this tournament. So without Stelton Sports, none of this would have been possible.
Yeah. Just thank you to Stelton Sports for lending us this venue. Just a nice place. This place has a lot of different bounce and variables. It's more of a matting wicket type rather than the bat and ball, more astro and bouncy, spongy pitches. A little bit more unpredictable bounce, but it's much more a loud environment to be in, which is always fun.
So Sidit Krishna, so Sidit, what type of players do you think would be really useful for this type of format and tournament?
I think leg spinners, flighted leg spinners are a very important part, just due to the fact that they, when stepping out, they can just turn away and you get those stumpings very easily with the leg spinners. Off spinners bowl it towards the body, so it may go for a wide. And pacers, you don't really see much stepping out on pacers, so it may not be wickets.
Yeah.
Especially Akshay, one of the best leg spinners in this tournament. Very important player to have on your team.
Yeah, I agree with you, Sidit. Such an experienced player, Akshay. Getting the best bowler awards for his tournaments. I feel like he would be a really useful part in this format. Especially, I agree on the fact that he's a leg spinner and he can drift the ball straight to get those stumpings. Rusha come down. Short pitch, quick. Chirakola edges it down for a single.
I was talking to Karthik about this before, but I feel like in some of these in this format, I feel like short balls aren't as bad as they are in normal outdoor cricket, just because you only get max you can get is for 3 runs. There are no boundaries around. The only boundaries are straight. So I feel full balls are much more of a problem rather than bowling short, which that's what my thoughts are on this. What do you think?
Sidit, I completely agree with you. The short balls, it could be useful for some type of bowlers if they bounce it and if they make it stay low. But on this type of pitch and conditions, I feel like they can easily just tap it and pull it for a quick single or double. So I feel like those will not be as effective. There's like a really less chance they'll get a wicket. And also, if you bowl more fuller and on the length, the batsmen are gonna have a hard time playing you. They're gonna have trouble and the pressure's gonna build. For example, let's take Lucio on this example. It's bowling quick. Oh, hit it up in the air, Akshay. Almost a run out. He dives in to get it, and that's the end of the partnership. Excellent contribution by these two, and it's 80 after 8 overs. And we're back with the new partnerships. It's gonna be Payush Varshini, and I believe that is Vedant Chandak. Well played by Pratyush. Ooh, Lucio come there. Excellent piece of fielding. Stays attentive, throws the ball, barely misses his jump. So it's a dot ball to start this partnership. And let's see what Arshar does now. Samarth, the umpire, talking to the batsman. The thing about this tournament compared to the last one is they're having a lot more volunteers, like teenager volunteers and kid volunteers, so you know that they could experience the way of umpiring, commentating, and all of that. So yeah, what are your thoughts to it?
A lot of the players who played last year, including me, have come into the volunteering aspect, just trying to help out, help as much as we can for this Cricket for Cause. All these charities, the charity that we help, the charity, just volunteering. We also get volunteer hours out of this, so it's very helpful for people like us who are just helping. Thing will not stand us.
Pratyush, Arshini, Arshar comes to the attack. Oh, he touched 2 dogs now. Pressure on the Blue Leaf Tigers now. They have to run on this ball no matter what. Arshar playing exceptionally well. 1.2 overs, 13 runs. I know the economy is a bit high for normal level ball cricket, but in this format, it's extremely good. Arshar. Oh, it's another dot. They have to run. They have to. Oh, no. I believe there's 3 dots. So that's out. Yep.
Their uncle, was that the 3rd dot? Their uncle,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that the 3rd dot? I thought that was 3rd dot.
So Arshar forcing the batters to play 3 dots. Bowling really well now. So yeah, we just got confirmation that it's Pratyush Varshini and Vedant Chandra in this partnership. Let's see what they can contribute to the Blue Leaf Tigers in their chase. Arshar continuing, and it's Vedant Chandra to face his first ball. Arshar coming over the wicket. Oh, that's well played, but straight to Ruscio. 4 consecutive dots now. What an over by Arv. Dot wide, dot, wicket, dot so far. See what he does on his last ball. Oh, that's well played. Ruscio Kamdar does good fielding there. Now he's a bit frustrated that he didn't get the run out, but at the end, the effort for the fielding is all that matters. A lot of noise here at Stelton Sports. Unlike bat and ball, this is a place for pickleball and tennis, so a lot more attendance will be here. And Arvishaw still to ball. It's well played by Pratish Varshney. Just guides it in that point region, gets the bonus as well, and that's smartly played. Oh, they run another, and now it's out. Miscommunication by Vedant and Pratish. Now Pratish is a bit frustrated now that they didn't communicate well, and he has lost his wicket. Another important key in this format is communication. If you don't have as good of a runner, those tap-in runs won't really work, and you'll have to rely on something else. And in this particular indoor format, relying on something else besides tap-in runs is really hard to do. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I agree that if you don't have a partner, it's not as effective to tap and run. You might want to put the responsibility on yourself, and you might want to hit. But I feel like there's always a possibility to get those runs, no matter what type of partner you have.
The left arm off me. Oh, that's a nice ball. Arsha fumbles a little bit, but at the end saves the bonus. Ooh, it's a drop catch. Overthrows as well. Katiush stays at the crease. Doesn't want any more miscommunication after what happened last time. So after this game, we're gonna have our last game of the day, where CNB Astras will face NJ Royal Titans.
Oh, NJ Titans plays.
My apologies. So Blue Leaf Tigers will play the NJ Titans team. Blue Leaf are playing right now, so they will be a little bit exhausted after this game, going into the next game. However, NJR played one game, which is the start of the tournament game. Ooh, that's a nice ball there. And so NJ Royals get the advantage on that one, as they have more rest and they know this format now that they know that how all the teams play. And I hope they have analyzed, because analyzing how teams work together in this format is very crucial. Oh, I believe that's 3 dots. Oh no, not clarification, it's 2 dots actually. That's a wide ball, but he gets saved there from his 3 dots. Needs to run no matter what. This is Oh, it's 3 dots. That's an edge as well. Good catch behind the stops. And Pratyush Varshney must be frustrated now. He already has 2 wickets. Wickets. Only up 1 run so far in this partnership. And I feel like if the Tigers want any chance of winning, I feel like they need to get those tap-in runs in. The communication between this partnership has not been as good as the others. But we'll see what happens. The bowling was exceptional early on, Blue Leaf, but then the middle orders, they got a little bit sloppy, and they did some bad work. Oh, it's overthrown! Frustration everywhere now. They sneak a second there. And that concludes Lucia's second over. We'll see who will go now. So let's talk about the volunteer umpire Summer Kale. Plays for the Academy Crickmax. Left arm off, a good one too. Left-handed batsman. He recently went to nationals. Performed really well over there, and the team NJ ended up winning the whole thing. So, oh, it's a nice shot. Full toss, what a piece of beauty. He has to go in and hit his leg. I feel like if it didn't touch his leg, he would have been gone for sure. More miscommunication from these two. So in this tournament, there are 3 new teams. There are CNB Astros, Blue Leaf Tigers, and NJR Titans. And the Wicket Warriors. The only 2 teams that have stayed from last year are the NJ Marbies and Mumbai Gymkhana. Coaches of those teams have also stayed with their team, Pramit Venkatachalam and Madhav Parmar. Experienced coaches that these two. Pramit Venkatachalam has made it to the final in this indoor tournament 2 times, but unfortunately ended up losing both of them. Hakesh. Ooh, it's a quick delivery. And Blue Leaf for a 99 after Pratish Varsity a -1. Vedant Chandaka 11. That is 100 up for them. That's a nice shot by Vedant. Oh, it's run up. What a piece of fielding from Lucio and good collection from Vidyut. Excellent piece of fielding. More miscommunication from these two. How can it get worse for Blue Leaf? So, did you have anything to say?
This is looking to be a good game. Blue Leaf need 22 runs in the next 6 overs. Interesting game. 2 sets happening late at the day, so little amount of people here, but still fun to watch. Very nicely hit there. Last 5 overs for this team. Can they get the runs that are needed? Very well played, 2 runs. The target's 122 for the team. They need this win just to cement themselves for their first game. Just show that they're ready to play in this tournament. Show that they're a top-level competitor. Nicely played in front of square. Looks for the throw. No throw though. Hits it, gets the extra bonus run. Looking to be a close game, very close game. They need the runs. Dead straight. Look at the bonus. Looks like an overthrow and they get the extra run. Beautiful stuff there. Good stuff, good running. They could have made it though. A miscommunication from the Falcon Wicket Warriors. Could have made it to the end. Blue Leaf Tigers looking for the runs just to get into the win. Nicely played. Looks for the run out. A little bit better throw needed there just to get there. Pranav Vijay, first round pick for the Blue Leaf Tigers, coming in at the end. Trying to put those runs on the board, trying to win the game.
Is there still commentary? No,
Freddie and Pranav Vijay just trying to win this game for them, but looks like another wicket has fallen. 107 runs. They need to score 122 to win this game. All the pressure's on this last pair to get the win.
guys, come on.
He played, dropped catch, gets the bonus. They look for the second run. Pranav's running, he's running. They look for the third run. Beautiful stuff from both of them.
What a beautiful running that was.
Seven runs off that one ball, almost cutting their needed runs in half. They need 7 more runs to try and win this game. Pranav Vijay on strike. As the game goes on, as the day goes on, the focus in each player diminishes. We still have one more game coming to you guys after this game, so let's see how that game plays out. Might be a little bit of a low-scoring game, just due to the tire that the players are going to be feeling, how tired the players are going to be feeling. 2 dots in a row now for Pranav Vijay. If he misses this third dot, it's a wicket. So into the scoring area, gets that one single. Good stuff from this team. Hitting it straight back to the bowler. Good call from Ritvik there, not to run. A no ball from the umpire. 2 more overs after this over, which is about to finish. 3 offside, just looking for the runs. Get that win the Blue Leaf Tigers are. Good running there. Just hitting it into the bonus area. Gets the win.
That's the win. That's game.
That's not the game though. There's 2 more overs left. Couple of wickets could bring it back down. Saying hi to the cameras, Ritik Freddy, not paying attention to the game. The game is not over yet. Could get a couple of wickets and bring this game back to being a problem. Nicely driven. Could be a run out. And a run out! Looks like Ritik Freddy is saying hi to the camera. Did not pay off.
It's okay, we're still in the lead, right?
Last 4 overs. If this game turns into the super over, I'm leaving this facility as I am not trying to commentate for another over. Nicely played, looks for the run out. Not out though. Pranay Balaji looking to win the game for his team. A little bit towards the right.
Wrong Pranay, bro.
I meant Pranav Vijay. 123 runs, barely ahead are the 125 runs. 1 wicket, a wicket here could seal the game and turn it into a super over. Yo. Getting ready. 1 more over left. Nicely played into the bonus area. Could get run out. A little bit of miscommunication there from Ritvik and Pranav. Boys! Well, very well hit. It's a wicket. Looks like we have a very angry commentator. We have our 3rd interview with Coach Madhav Parmar. Madhav Parmar just taking his own thing to just interview himself. He's so desperate for interviews. He doesn't think he's good enough. He's seeking approval. It's depressing stuff. Pranav Vijay trying to seal the deal for the team. 126 runs. Straight back defended to the bowler.
That's Akshay. Check out this video.
Tries to drive it. Looks like a wide signal though.
This Look at my off spin.
On the back foot. Gets peached up, does in front of. Very well bowled there.
Yo, Marlon, how was that release? Look at that. I would be such a good offie.
You like Kenji from a star drop?
Yeah.
From a star drop?
Yeah.
What star? Legendary?
No, rare. I have to keep doing these stupid things, bro.
Halabo. 2 dots need to run here, but this is the last ball of the over. Even if they're out, they win the game. Very well done from the Blue Leaf Tigers there, winning their first game. That's it from your commentary box. We'll have 2 new commentators taking over for the last game.